people. Get your drink, get your snack, because we about to turn up. That's right. We got 6 Below on tonight, and it's a double show night. So after him, we're having Sterling Moore. Let's get it, people. Showtime. It's the music shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell because you never know when I'm coming on. That's right. Miss Music. Hi, haters.
I be stacking up chips like Lego. Badass bitch bag matching my stilettos. In it full of paper, same color as a gecko. I'm laying on the boat across the water where the deck low. Rolling up some petrol. I ain't got no service. Still I got my metro. Don't need no disturbance. Drowning me, I let go. I'm floating to the surface. These niggas set you up slow and take you down on purpose. Facts.
DNM Music Video Showcase. Check it out on the HHQ TV2 app now. 91.3 The Plug. If you want to get on the website, hit me up because I got a special deal for you. That's right. You're tuned into the music shop with Miss Music on 91.3 The Plug and HHQ TV2. Yeah, baby. We official. What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? It is the summertime. I am loving it because I am coming tonight with double shows. Welcome to the music shop. If you are shopping for new music, new artists, then check out the music shop for it. It's always a music affair with Miss Music. But tonight, for our first double show feature, we are having on somebody is so Yo, I cannot say that there's some artists that actually not some all of y'all artists. Let me correct myself. But every single time I'm like so excited and anticipated to like be able to have you come on, and this is definitely one of those shows as well as my next. But tonight, people, mwah, all my country people out there, if you're tuning in, this is your time. We are going to feature some of the hottest artists that are coming your way, and we have tonight Below 6 Below, 6 Below. Okay, I can. You must see it. You must see. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Welcome to the music shop, King. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. It's nice to meet you, Miss Music. I
Nice to
appreciate
meet
you having
you.
me on here.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, people, I was watching shorts, and I came across 6 Below, and let me tell you, the moment his short audio hit my brain, it was like, we have a winner, we have a winner, we have a winner. It was going off. And I was just like, wow. The song that I was hearing on your short, even in what 30, 60 seconds they allow for shorts or whatever y'all make them, I was captivated. I was like, wow, you put me like right back. I'm in Florida. You put me right back in Tennessee. Like I was walking into the bar, the bar over there in the sticks, and where they love country music and they love rock. And I was just like, well, I ain't heard about this dude before. Like I've heard about Haystack. I've heard about some artists, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But this is like, how did I not hear about you? And I'm like so glad that I came across your music because I was like, yo, I gotta hit up all my friends in Tennessee and sending them link to your music because I'm not really, like, yeah, I grew up with rock and country and I'm a hip hop girl at heart. But
Yeah,
hey, songs are, if they're hits, they're hits. And if the majority are gonna like them, I'm probably gonna like them too because I'm a music person, so I value and I like things when they catch my ear, especially for music that I don't so much follow. And let me tell you, I used to watch that show Nashville, and I guess I do, like some country because I used to love their performances and love some of the music they brought to us from that show. And it's just like, so when I hear something that resembles if I were to walk into one of those old places, then I would reminisce that would be something I would hear on the radio. I was just
Mm.
like, wow, I got to reach out. I got to get you on the show. I got to tell my friends about you. I got to share you on my network. The music shop loves all types of music. But for some reason, that song just really grabbed me and I had to have you a part of the whole the whole mind experience. I was just like, wow, he's really good. To
Thank
make
you.
me really like something and it stays stuck in my head. We're gonna listen to that song tonight. But I know I'm giving a little bit away for the people that don't know you, what type of music you do. But people, I'm not giving it all away. I'm gonna let you go ahead and let you know, tell them where you're representing, state, whatever, and then let them know what type of music you're bringing to the music shop.
Well, I'm originally from Central Florida. I was born in DeLand, raised in between DeLand and Deltona. And then I moved up to Northwest Ohio back in 2017.
Mm,
And that's where I've been since then. But, I met my wife and we had kids and just
mm,
settled down, everything like that. But you probably haven't really heard much of me because I just started doing this
mm.
last year. Um,
Whoa,
Yeah, I dropped my
whoa.
first EP back in March of last year. Like I
Mm,
spent pretty much the last half of 2021 working on the EP,
mm,
and then I dropped it in March, and then from there it's just kind of been like a snowball, you know what I mean? Um and I mean I've only got 12 songs out right now. So like
mm,
I'm still a baby, you know what I mean? I got a lot of growing to do.
mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things that I got to do. But yeah, I mean, my song "Losing My Mind," I had an original demo with that song,
Mm,
and I don't. Have you ever heard of Big Smo?
mm,
Because you mentioned Haystack, so
mm-hmm.
like, Smo
Oh,
and
he's one of
Haystack.
his artists or something like that, or somebody he
No,
did
no.
something with.
Back in the day, like, because Haystack and Smo pretty much like they were in the beginning of the country rap genre. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah.
So like Smo was there in the beginning. He's an OG. To me, he's an OG in country rap.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I ended up reaching out to him, and I was like, "Hey, bro, I got this album I just dropped. I've always looked up to you. You kind
Oh.
of helped me influence in my raps and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind checking it out and giving me some feedback on it?" And I did that with a couple different artists too. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
he hit me back, and he listened to it and he liked it, and we ended up doing a song together. Well,
Mm-hmm.
so I kind of got that relationship now where he's like a mentor of mine. And
Mm.
when I sent him that demo for Losing My Mind, he's like, "Bro, you got a hit song here, but it deserves better production."
Mm.
So I
Not
went
just
straight
production,
over
but
to,
promotion.
well, yeah, promotion is the big
Mhm.
thing, right? But like,
But you
you
had
can't.
you said you had the demo, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah, so you had to
I
do it
went and
professionally.
he
Oh
hooked
yeah.
me up with a good studio, a good
Mm.
songwriter to help me polish up a couple of lyrics here and there. It wasn't nothing major. I pretty much had the song done.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, we ended up going to Alabama, did the song. It's the same dude that produced Losing My Mind just produced Uncle Cracker's last album.
Mm. So do salute to him. Salute to him.
Sorry about that. I had a
It's
phone
okay.
call come in.
Yeah,
Hold on.
salute to him for helping you.
I'm gonna put it on Do Not Disturb real quick. Hold on.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All
I think
right.
that's awesome though
But
because
yeah, sorry about that. But yeah,
that's
yeah,
okay.
sure.
I had only met Haystack because when I had got to that little tiny town, I happened to go into well, I was a town over actually, and it was I was really in the sticks. So to get to anything that even close to had like a population on it, a small population, probably like 30,000 people, um, I had to go to town over, and I happened to stop in this place, and I seen all these cars, and I'm like at the music shop. I'm like, well, what the hell's going on over there? So I pulled over, and that's how I ended up getting on to Haystack because we walked to the store and we're like, well, who the hell are you? And then it's funny because I walked up to his table and I'm like, hi. I'm Miss Music, aka Lyrical Diva. And this is like probably like 15 years ago, and I know he looked at me like, "Who the hell is this? Who the hell is this bitch?" But I'm kind of like up in your yeah, I'm up in your face like that. But I'm so used to networking and being in the business that I just walk up and say, "Hey, what's up?" And everybody in that town is pretty mellow, so I'm like probably 100 proof vodka or tequila when I walk up. So I mean, I'm never dry, but so I found out about him. And I followed a little bit, did a little bit research to, find out about him. But like I said, it was hip hop girl. So a little more grown up with the North hip hop. So I kind of gravitate a little bit more to that the northern style. So, I listened to him a little bit to see, what he had or whatever. And I tried to network with him a little bit. But yeah, he did. He blew up. But that's who, if I knew anybody really, like I was telling you before, if I knew anybody that was in Nashville, it was more, old school people and stuff like that, or the independent artists, so and it wasn't
Yeah.
really the artists that were mainstreaming or getting ready to mainstream at that time, or you know um be on the plateau of being a acknowledged up and coming artist. So but when I came across you, honey,
Right.
there's nothing wrong with practicing and even taking as long as you do on these EPs, because I'll be straight with you from my experience as being an artist, and on a music A&R level, all that time you take creating that is work in progress. It is practice. It is conditioning. It is toning. You know what I mean? It is structuring. So never feel bad for how long a project takes, and understand that definitely when you put that time in, you're gonna get that work. You're gonna start to be less of a rookie, less of an amateur. And
Well,
then when
like the
you're working on
biggest
other people on
thing,
top of it that are big, oh yeah. Go ahead.
well, like the biggest thing
Mhm.
wasn't even the fact like I could write a song a day, really, but it's about the money that it takes to be an independent artist. Like it costs so much, and now I'm at a point where I went down there and I recorded this song like losing my mind. I can't go backwards in my quality. My quality's got to stay top notch like that, or then I start to lose my fans because they're like, what is this garbage, right? So, and that's just the real life story to it. So like I got, it takes a lot of money to put out these songs, put out music videos. The shit's not cheap as an independent artist. Like that's, I always tell anybody that ever thinks about wanting to take being an artist seriously, because there's a lot of people that they rap and but they don't take it seriously, right? And like if you ever want to take it seriously, just know that you're going to be spending money, and you're going to spend a lot of it, and you're going to be spending money for a little while. Just consider it a hobby, because I don't have hobbies. Like I don't go hunting anymore. I don't go fishing anymore. I don't, all this stuff that I used to do to have fun, I don't do it anymore because I don't have the extra money because it goes into my music. So this shit's a grind, man. Like I
It
feel like
is.
people don't realize that, and I'm the same way. Like I go up, I'm the same person. Like I'll get right up in the. If you put me in a room with somebody, I'm gonna talk to that person. Like if
Mhm.
I know that they're somebody worth talking to, best believe I'm gonna be in there talking to them. So yeah, and that's like people like you. I love because we need more people out here, like helping
Oh,
push us and promote us and
yes.
put us in front of other fans. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I'm kind of limited to what I could do until I have that big marketing push or
Mhm.
promotion push or whatever it may be. So like little things like this, that's why I always take the time to do interviews, because y'all are what really help us grow. Like I've got
Oh,
three different people that I jump in their interviews with them, and I
I do
try
that
to
too.
try to interact with their page and stuff like that. I'm not on Instagram a whole lot though. I see you're more on Instagram
Yeah,
than Facebook. I'm more on
I
Facebook
can't
than
stand
anything.
Facebook. Yeah, me and
But
Facebook. We,
but on the cool side though, I mean, I just dropped a song with another artist named Kingery,
I got that.
and How You Country. Did you hear that one?
I got. No, we
So
gonna play that tonight, homie.
that one hit number 60 on the country iTunes charts.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah, we gonna play
that
it.
was pretty cool. Like, yeah,
Most
that was pretty
definitely.
cool. So
Oh my
so I
gosh.
mean, stuff is happening. I mean,
Mhm.
the hard work is paying off, but at the end of the day, like, it's a grind, you know.
It
You
is.
get tired. I got 3 kids. I still work a job. I still work a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't for everybody.
Hmm. You know, I interviewed Sean Kurt Rivera from As Yet, and they did a song back in the 80s called Tonight, and I mean, it I think it did platinum, even maybe even more than that, but I don't know. But I know like it was big time. I mean, he got famous off that jam with his his other artists that were there on this thing. But he has said on one of our shows, he said, you know what? He said, if you want to be in this music business, you need to get another job, a whole nother job just to pay for it, because it takes that much money. And he said, so, you know, you talking about, well, you know, I got one job. You might as well get a job, McDonald's or job somewhere, because you're gonna need that job in order to fund your music career, because it's not cheap, and it's not. I mean, you know, as an artist, people are like, they'll come on like my page and be like, hey, you know. Where's the music video? I'm like, yo, you got a cartoon video. Just watch it. And like, it take me time just to do that, but it's too much money. And I mean, I just pay for the song, you know what I'm saying? Got the stuff done. So it's like you got so much that goes in. They have, you know, some people out there just don't have a clue. The only people that really understand you are the artists that are going through what you're going through. You know, you don't just record it and pay the guy. You gotta do the paperwork. You know, if you want the money on it, you know, you gotta pay for the beat. You gotta pay for the music video. You gotta pay for the promotion. Like, and that's just one song. You know, it's like, so what if you have like 10 or 15 of them and you want to make an EP? You know what I mean? You're having to fork all that money out for each one. So that's why he was trying to tell people, you know, look, this is if you really are serious about it, you're gonna have to take out a second job
Well, and I'll
just
be
for
real
that.
with you. I quit my job. I
Mm,
had a job making 80, $90,000 a year,
mm,
and I quit it
oh,
because I thought I could make it off of doing shows. And like, I make money at shows. I make money to do shows. I sell merch. Like, my merch sales do pretty well. So, like, I was like, yeah, I could probably do this. But at the end of the day, like, I got a family now. If I didn't have no bills and I was out there thugging it out, living on my homies' couches and,
mm,
kind of on the road all the time type deal, then that's a
mm,
different story. I could make it, but yeah, having the family and everything, like, I gotta still be like, yeah, I'm 6 Below, but I still got to be Brandon, and I still got to be the man and take care of what I need to take care of. So
mm.
it is I mean, absolutely right. I tried quitting my job, and I just started my job back last week because I'm like, I gotta have this
Keep,
job
yeah, keep the job, keep the
or I'm
side
not gonna get
hustle,
further.
and you'll be good.
Yeah.
We got this
So that's
song.
what I mean.
Go
Music
ahead.
is like a hobby, like,
Hmm.
it's it's a serious hobby for me. Like, you know what I mean?
You're
Like,
passionate about it.
right.
Hmm.
It's something I can't really live without. Like,
Thank
it's a
you.
part of me now. Like,
Thank you.
if I didn't
Always been.
do if I had to quit doing music tomorrow, honestly, I don't know what I would even do with my life. Honestly, like, I feel like I have no other purpose in life anymore.
Hmm.
And I know I've only been doing it for a little under 2 years, but that's how much it means to me, and
It
that's why I
does,
keep doing
man.
it.
Mm. That is great.
So,
Well, I definitely got to get into the music because they got to hear the song that like I went crazy about. So y'all, if you're ready, why don't you go ahead and introduce your track 6 Below, Losing My Mind. I would love it.
yep, my name's 6 Below, and you're listening to my new song, "Losing My Mind," on 91.3 The Plug.
Thank you. And HHQ TV2. Let's get it. Mm.
I've been drinking, I've been smoking, so I don't lose my mind. It's like the devil's got the bottle and he's holding on tight. All the things that I'm abusing, all the bullshit and excuses, try to hide it, but the truth is, been another long week. I work my hands to the bone, still got them bill collectors blowing up my phone. And no matter how hard I work, I ain't getting nowhere. Just figured at this point in life I would have been somewhere. Feels like I'm trying to hold the world, but it just keeps on crashing down. I wish that I could just make it out this little old town. Then maybe all my sorrows would just up and go away. But until then, I'll just keep on doing what I do every day. Well, I've been drinking, I've been smoking, so I don't lose my mind. It's like the devil's got the bottle and he's holding on tight. All the things that I'm abusing, all the bullshit and excuses, try to hide it, but the truth is, baby, I'm just losing my mind. I drink every night, I smoke and get high. Yeah, I drink every night, smoke and get high, because I'm losing my mind. Shutting down the bar again, out till 3 a.m. I stumble into the house and she's asking where you been. Says she's packing up her bags and going to her mama's house through the bird. As she was leaving, then I passed out on the couch. Woke up at 12 o'clock and I'm hungover as hell. I've got 20 of her missed calls on my cell. Well, damn it, I guess I went and did it again. Never thought that it would ever end up like this. Well, I've been drinking, I've been smoking, so I don't lose my mind. It's like the devil's got the bottle and he's holding on tight. All the things that I'm abusing, all the bullshit and excuses, try to hide it, but the truth is, baby, I'm just losing my mind. I drink every night, I smoke and get high. Yeah, I drink every night, smoke and get high, because I'm losing my mind. Baby, I'm just losing my mind. Baby, I'm just losing my mind. Well, I've been drinking, I've been smoking, so I don't lose my mind. It's like the devil's got the bottle and he's holding on tight. All the things that I'm abusing, all the bullshit and excuses, try to hide it, but the truth is, baby, I'm just losing my mind. I drink every night, I smoke and get high. Yeah, I drink every night, I smoke and get high, because I'm losing my mind. Maybe I'm just losing my mind.
91.3 The Plug. Ooh, HHQ TV2 on Amazon Fire TV. Oh my gosh. See, that's what I'm talking about. I was just like, yo, it stays in my mind, but it's real life, people. It's things that every every day we go through. Bro, I'm telling you, have you ever heard of the Junebug Boogie? The biker rally?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. Well, they have it in June. It should be going if they still have it. I'm hoping they still have it, but it is in Waterloo, Tennessee. I want you to look up Junebug Boogie, Waterloo, Tennessee, and they be having a biker rally out there, and they have live entertainment when they do if they're still doing the events. It's been a little while since I've been out there, but you know, I used to work the beer tubs. I just got to make my I'll be hustling. People, you know, you gotta have another job sometimes. And when you can make some extra money during the summer and you off and it's like a couple weekends, you be like, oh yeah, forget it, that mess of money. But yes, like you definitely I'm gonna hit I gotta hit some higher people up, but I gotta get you some shows out there. I know people 91 miles northeast of Nashville and have you ever heard of Cookville? I call it Crookville. Crookville.
Yep.
But yeah, it's called Cookville. I know a
Yep.
lot
I've
of
heard of
people out
Cookville.
there. I know a lot of people out there. And I know some people that, you know, bars and areas that they would love to have you in there. So I'm definitely gonna have to get on the horn and find out how I can get you some shows out there. You know, around my people, because my people would enjoy you so much. Even to bring you out for like a party. You'll come out and do parties, like if they paid you, you yeah.
Oh
I,
yeah. Hell
okay.
yeah.
Awesome. I definitely
Yeah.
have to do
All the
that.
time.
I love this song. It's
And I
definitely.
mean,
Go ahead.
no, I was saying like this song, it is like real life, you know. Like I was an alcoholic um, for a while, and it almost caused me my marriage and
Mm-hmm.
everything. Like, so when I kind of was going through that, you know, I went like me and her split up for a little bit, and I went through a super depressive state, and you know, obviously, like that's the mother of my children. We're married, you know, the love of my life, everything like that. So like a lot of the stories that I tell in my music is based kind of around that time period and back when I was doing a lot of the things. Like I don't drink much anymore. I'll drink, but I don't get shit faced like I used to, blackout drunk, you know. And there was a time where I thought that that was literally, you know, I would never make it past something like that. You know what I'm saying? And now, I mean, I smoke my weed. Don't get me wrong, I smoke weed all the time, but you know, that's not anything like alcohol. Like alcohol was making me stupid, make stupid choices, drinking and driving. Like I got kids at home. I gotta come that want me to come home, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like my message is I try to portray that in that song, like, you know, I get it. Like I'm losing my mind. I've been doing all this shit. Like I've been down that road, and you know, I'm really a big advocate on like mental health. Like I like people to make sure they're taking care of their mental health. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a hard cycle to break. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Especially when a lot of us um, are born with the genes for drinking and smoking.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's not even a choice. It's just embedded in our DNA, and somehow we find that that link to it. Usually through depression, but like you say in your song, the devil. Um, the fact of knowing you're not supposed to be doing something, but you found that strength to be able to basically banish that devil, so to speak, that was invading your life. So I really think that
Hmm.
sometimes people don't understand, but we can only survive for so long going the wrong way before we do have a breakdown, because we're not going the right way. So sometimes we have to break down in order to rebuild again, because who we're being at the time just is not working for us. And the only way for it
Yep.
to work for us for better is to break it down. So sometimes we have to be broken down and then rebuilt again. And sometimes when we're rebuilt, we're way better, way stronger, and more awoke. So I want to congratulate you on your ascension, because that's definitely what it is. And you're going to keep ascending. Your music is a hit. That song is a hit. We got other tracks though. I want you to go ahead and give your links right now, because we're going to get into some more music. Go ahead, shoot them your links so they can follow you.
Let's see. Where do I drop that in the chat?
No, say them verbally. Go ahead.
Oh, you want me? Oh, I thought you said shoot me your links. I thought you
Just
said
go ahead and shoot
no.
them. Yeah, shoot us your links. Like, tell us what are your links so they can find you.
Yeah, I mean, you
Follow
can
you.
find me on any platform. It's the number 6B.LOW, like how it's spelled right there. YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon. I mean, every platform you could think of them on there. Um, Same thing like Facebook, Instagram. You guys could check me out on all that stuff.
Yeah, I better do it. I want to see them likes up. I want some shares. I want some subscribes on YouTube. I want to see my peoples out there showing him some love. And even if you ain't in Tennessee watching, y'all, if y'all out there and you like what he's got going on, say and share him. Go ahead and help support him, because sometimes it just takes one share and it just multiplies and manifests, and help him get out there and be celebrated for what he's done. And yo, you know what, I gotta be the first one. I gotta give you your roses, so you take your roses. Go ahead, take the roses. There
Thank
you
you.
go. Those are for you. Salute to you, King. You are
Thank you so
definitely on a
much.
mission. The next song that we got coming up, oh my gosh, y'all. Yeah, I gotta check this out. The next song coming up is called I think it was what I chose was, oh yeah, How You Country. Tell them about that jam right there.
I thought you kind of cut out a minute there. My bad.
It's okay.
But
How
yeah,
You
how you
Country.
country?
Mhm,
That's the one that we just did. Me and my dude Kingery.
mhm,
And it hit number 60 on the country iTunes charts.
mhm.
So it's a pretty good song. Get people
Oh
dancing. It's a little
yeah.
bit different. It's on a whole other spectrum than that. Losing my mind. This is more of a fun song.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and introduce us, sugar.
What's that?
Go ahead and introduce your track.
Oh, sorry about that.
You good?
um, no, but my name's 6B.LOW, and this next song here is "How You Country" with me and Kingery.
Let's get it. 91.3 The Plug Music Shop, Miss Music, HHQ TV2. Let's get it.
30, 30, 30. Hey, hey. Hey, Six, here she comes. I see her, man. How's she built like that? I don't know, dude. She's from the country, must be all that cornbread. How'd she fit that thing in them shorts? Damn.
How you country? How you country with her? How you country with her ass? How you country? How you country with an ass like that? How you country? How you country with an ass? How you country with her? How you country? How you country with an ass like that? Girl, you strapped up, body built like a backpack, belt buckle on the front, ass hanging out the back, top shelf. How it sit like that? You a 10, and I just wanna hit it like it's blackjack. Exit from Nashville, booty from Atlanta. Hotter than Savannah, shake it like she from Havana. Woo! Vitamin D, she sip, Tropicana thick, spin around and dip, bring it up and kick. How you country? How you country with her? How you country with her ass? How you country? How you country with an ass like that? How you country? How you country with an ass? How you country with her? How you country? How you country with an ass like that? She's a bad mamma jamma, just shy of a 10, 5'4", little waist with some red lipstick. Rockin' Daisy Dukes with an ass so fat. She came here for a party and she knows where it's at. Making the room swim with the way she move. Yeah, she knows just what she's doing and she doing it good. Cornbread southern chick, juicy Georgia, nice and thick, finer than a frog hair, hotter than a pepper stick. How you country? How you country with her? How you country with her ass? How you country? How you country with an ass like that? How you country? How you country with an ass? How you country with her? How you country? How you country with an ass like that?
That's what I'm talking about, people. 91.3 The Plug. The Music Shop, Miss Music. Boy, you know, that's what I'm talking about right there. Y'all got that was a great collab. Like, that's something I could see them two step into in their clubs because I know out there they be two stepping.
Yeah, like a line dance or something.
Oh yeah, they line
We got
dance to
a
everything.
we got a couple TikTokers that are gonna do some like line dance videos and stuff. So try to help get that going on
Yes.
TikTok because like Kingery on TikTok, Kingery's got over a million
Angry. Okay.
followers.
Oh, so he
Like
kind of substantiated, but
yeah,
wow. But I like that. I like the fact that he is reaching out to an artist like you who doesn't have a million hits and bringing you aboard. That shows how much I'd say uh, I wouldn't say sportsmanship, but like what I mean,
oh
like
yeah,
giving a
that's my
hand.
dude, man. Him and I
Yeah,
are
like
we're good
that's a
friends.
yeah. That sounds like you're gonna be a nice friend, good friend too, because you can learn from him in the business too.
Yeah,
No.
And
I
he
like
hasn't been
it.
doing it very long either, but he, he had a following from like
Mm,
on TikTok and like doing dances and stuff already on TikTok.
yeah.
Then he started doing music. So, but yeah, I mean, for him to share that platform that he created with someone else, like, that's not at the same level.
Salute to Kingery.
Salute to him for that too.
Mm.
But yeah,
And should we give us some roses too? Here you go. Take those.
yeah, for sure.
There you go. I'm for sure because I like it. I like I like how like you said it make you want to get up and dance and stuff like that. So I love it. Any music that makes me feel like it can move me, and it doesn't matter whether it's emotional, spiritual, physically. 'Cause sometimes some songs be like, I
Hmm.
know some people out there made some babies on some songs out there. So yeah, you know what I mean? So I love the fact that you can be diverse with it too, because here you're doing your song and your music, and then you come over here and you start messing with Kingery, and y'all got a hot little club. Boom. So I love the fact that he even gave you a little bit of a challenge and challenging an artist to kind of move different is great because if you can do that and learn to be, fluctuated with different things, you can go and network with more people, And I think right now people are open to that. They're open to like stuff that is new. You know what I'm saying? And the country rap, man, when I got out to Tennessee is when I really like found out about it, and I was sitting there and I was watching all these like shows and they were showing like country rap artists, and I was like, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's different, but it's not bad, So, and I think that was cool, to be able to see country people, out there being able to get into rap and hip hop and stuff like that and it still be cool, you know?
Yeah.
So I could look at it and be like, "Oh shit," "Ah, shit, look at that." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, it was just like any other like, hip hop, you know, video. It just they happen to have cowboy boots on and cowboy hats and some country looking women. But they had all different colors of women too. So I like that, how we can all adapt and pretty much make it what we want to, and everybody just has fun with it. So I love that. We got one more song. One more song. We got the song Perfect.
Oh, you picked Perfect too?
Yes, I picked Perfect. Is that okay? Did I do a good job tonight?
I mean, yeah, Perfect. Perfect's a good song. I got a lot of emotion in that song. And it's another story about kind of those battles I was going through, and I was talking on the phone with my grandpa, and he was like, "Well, life ain't always going to be perfect," and it just kind of was one of those moments where I could use that as a tagline for a song. And yeah, so I found the instrumentation, and this song is really about, you know not life isn't always perfect, and things are gonna hurt you and come back to haunt you from your past, but you can't ever let that keep you down, and you got to keep pushing, and you got to keep going. So this is my song Perfect, right here on 91.3 The Plug.
Let's get it. You heard the man. 6 Below. Woo! Perfect. Mm-mm-mm. You are perfect. Thank you, King.
Thank you. So are you.
Thank you, baby. Good TV. That's right. 6 Below.
Yeah. They say life is what you make it. They say time cannot be wasted. I know life is very sacred. That's why I'm staying dedicated, constantly praying, because my thoughts are always cloudy and my mind is always racing. Lately I've been so complacent, but now I'm reawakened. The monster inside of me, man, I can finally tame him. I can finally take him. Man, I finally restrained him. I tied him up and locked his ass up inside the basement. It's been a long time coming. Just look what I'm becoming. Someone to look up to and someone that they're discussing. I remember them long nights when I didn't have nothing. I know life ain't perfect, but you gotta do something. Life won't always be perfect, and the scars will always haunt you. And sometimes you won't feel worth it, but your bones will always heal. And life won't always be perfect, but keep both hands on the wheel. No, life won't always be perfect, and I know just how you feel. Yeah, I know just how you feel. I've been down that road a few times, I've always kept it real. I've climbed mountains to the sky, and I've always wondered why. Why can't I make it to the top? Had some tears fall from my eyes. I was hiding behind a disguise, plotting my own demise, until I fought the demons in my mind and made them compromise. Cause I ain't wasting my life, take it one day at a time. I'll take the music from my heart, and I'll bring it to life. Yeah, lately I've been trying to make things right. I'm taking care of my family, and I'm just trying to survive. Life ain't always perfect, but I think I'm doing alright. No, life ain't always perfect, but I'm doing alright. Life won't always be perfect, and the scars will always haunt you. And sometimes you won't feel worth it, but your bones will always heal. And life won't always be perfect, but keep both hands on the wheel. No, life won't always be perfect, and I know just how you feel. Yeah, I know just how you feel. I know just how
That's what I'm talking about. Ah, HHQ TV 2. Mm, I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's crazy because I'm really spiritually linked, and I know that I'm spiritually linked to my ancestors and my ancestors' friends. So I get downloads sometimes. And when I heard this song, it's crazy you said what you said because I got a download. And that download was from my ancestors said, you need to play the song. And I'm like, okay. So I seen, I pressed play and I started listening to it. And it was funny because for things to talk right off the bat like that, it's not something I'm used to. So when they speak, it's like you listen. And as I started listening to the song, I was like, okay, I understand now why they want me to play this song. And it's because, like you said, we going through things, and a lot of us in this world are going through things. And we may not say anything to anybody, we may not tell nobody, or people may see what's going on. But we can only learn from each other. And listening to your triumphs and tragedies and how you turn them into a testimony is something that I love. I love to influence people. So when I listen to music, it has to be influential. And why not have something like this at this time, a time with the life that we're going through after dealing with the COVID and people losing their jobs and nations fighting, and we're trying to save our rights, and we're about to lose our rights to our own bodies. Like, it's just crazy, and we don't have a way to vent. And a lot of times, a lot of people vent within music. And you making songs like this just shows us to be able to understand that we're human. We're not the only ones going through this. And if you can heal, buddy, I can heal. And
Right.
so when I heard it, I was just like, oh, okay. I see why they want me to play it. And I'm all about emotional music. But like I said, I'm about the emotional music that's gonna also uprise you. And that song right there was the uprising and the message that they felt like I needed to deliver on their show, which comes from you. So I love the song. And I see exactly why whoever sent that download wanted me to play the song. And I think that you writing it for your grandfather, I think maybe that's, maybe your confirmation is that he hears it, he knows it. He he likes the message. He wants you to keep spreading that, you know, because I happen to pick that song,
Yeah.
and because it means something. It definitely means something. So,
Well, and
well,
that's like you said,
mhm,
when I was a kid, I had different times in my life where I would get sad and I would throw on some Eminem, like some old Eminem, um, like Haley's song, if you're familiar with Eminem, or
I love Eminem. Mhm,
Sing for the Moment, or, like certain songs like that, like, it's just like I found relief in those kind of songs when I was a kid, so like
mhm,
when I was going through my own stuff, like I started doing music to really kind of save myself from my own addictions.
mhm,
I started making the music for me. It was therapeutic and healing for myself. It was something I needed to do to give myself a new addiction to, you know what I'm saying, to follow
mhm,
rather than cocaine and alcohol. And, um, so like when I made that whole EP, like all of those songs, I was just pouring out my heart and all my emotions and depression and, trying to put it into songs. And then, like Perfect was one of those songs I made where I was like, man, I hope somebody can listen to this and they can feel some kind of way about it. Like this, wow, this song really hits home, or this song means something to me. And you're not the first person that's told me that. I've had a lot of people tell me, like, Perfect is their favorite song.
mhm.
And it's because of the message in it, So
Yes.
that's cool that you said that. And it makes me feel good to know that, even my older stuff that when I was less experienced, is still, people are still resonating with it. So,
Yeah, and they will too because sometimes it's those songs, that we started with that end up being the foundation of what we're building. So sometimes the songs can be good, even if they're not the best production, or, sometimes that's when you can actually see the star that could, the potential of what you could become. And I love the fact that you are growing, and hey, so what if, if it's only been like 2 years, or less that you've been doing this. If that's your calling, that's your calling. And it's going to accept you whether you are ready for it or not, whether you accept it or not, you know what I mean? It's gonna come to people when it's their time. You know what I mean? So,
yes,
um, yeah, I congratulate you. And like I said, if it pops off, hey, that's what it was supposed to do for you. Everybody's got their own timing, but I definitely think that if you keep delivering a message where people can feel, then you're gonna get that reaction. You're gonna get that love. Just keep putting your passion into what you do. And I understand you because I'm the same way. I write out of like, like a release. It's like kind of like detoxing. It's like if I can write about it, make a song about it, and then listen to it, I heal myself from it
hmm
because it gets to the point where it doesn't hurt anymore, and you grow from it. It's kind of like I don't know, it like strengthens me, but I don't try to get too morbid with it. There's I always make it like uprise or show the positive. Turn a positive or negative into a positive. So and try to help people. So I love when the music has a message, and that's what the music shop is trying to do here. Is put out things that are important to people, hard content that is so much in demand, but it's so hard to find. And you fit that. Your music fits that. So I just wanted to say thank you for coming on to the music shop and giving me your time because I know time is money. And
absolutely.
yes,
I want to give a shout out to Jet James. I see him in the
mm,
comments.
yes, salute
Um,
Jet.
he said you should get back on that older stuff because you was snapping back then. I appreciate that, man. And
Mm,
I do have a couple more songs I'm working on like that. Like
no,
I look at this, the the whole music, my whole music career. I just called myself a multi genre artist. Really, is what I like to be classified as, because it's like a 6 lane highway. Like sometimes you're gonna have to go over here and make these emotional songs. Sometimes you're gonna have to go over here and make these dancing songs. Sometimes you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
have to come in the middle and make something that's, a little bit not nothing dancing. Not like I got a song Buck Wild MF. I don't know if you heard that or not, but that's a hype. Like you hear that, you're gonna be like, "Whoa, 6 Below, what the hell?" Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm all over the place with it, but yeah, I definitely am. I'm
I
making more
might
songs
listen to
like
it. I have to
that.
go back and see. I'm more visual to remember photographic, so I have to go back and look at it. I'll probably listen to it. I know I was listening to and most. I think I listened to like 6 videos, 6, 7 videos, something like that. I have to go back to my playlist, but I liked it. Like I said, I like the different in the mixing. I like that, and I'll tell you that this challenge your artistic abilities too because you're having to network with other people and collab.
Hmm.
So you have to find some type of balance to where even they like the music. I love it. I'm all for you. Go ahead and shoot your links one more time out to the people who are listening and watching. And that way, salute to Jet James for his comment. That way, they can all follow you, including Jet James, in case he missed those.
Yeah, everybody, check me out. I'm on all platforms, social media platforms, and music streaming services. It's the number 6B.LOW, 6 Below. And then if y'all all also want to check out my merch, I've got merch on my website. It's www.6blowmusic.com. And y'all can keep up with all my tour dates, all my merch, everything. But Miss Music, I appreciate you having me on here.
Yeah, no
It's such
problem.
a pleasure meeting you and
No
talking with you,
problem.
and we'll have to do it again sometime.
Yeah, before you leave, we got to know you have any shows coming up that you
Yeah,
tell everybody about? Well, tell us about it so we can find you here soon because I know they're going to be following you. You're going to be like, oh, where's the next event?
yep. I got my first headlining show, June 30th,
Oh.
and that's going to be in Coldwater, Ohio.
Mm.
So it's where I live. It's about 15 minutes away from me.
Mhm.
So my first local show and my first headlining show. So yeah,
Awesome.
if y'all are in the area or you guys are close enough, come on
Send me
out.
the link. Tag me to the event. I don't care if it's a Facebook. I don't care if it's Instagram. It could be both. Tag me and I'll shoot it to my people's. You know what I'm saying? That way, because I got people all over the daggone place.
All right.
But yeah, that way if
Good.
they're local, they can get over there.
Yes, ma'am. Well, it was a pleasure. I really
You
appreciate you having
too,
me on.
King. Oh, well, everybody, unfortunately, we've come to the end of the segment tonight. It is double show night, so we're going to have Sterling Bauer on next at 11 p.m. So y'all tune back in. That'll give y'all some time to go do what you want to do and then get back to the music shop. But I got stuff to do. He got stuff to do. So go ahead, 6 Below, man. Tell him we got to go.
Y'all ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. But she'll be back
Yeah,
in a
that's
little
right.
bit.
Yep, I'll be back
See
a
y'all.
little
Have a
later.
good night.
All right, y'all. Good night. Yo, everybody's the music shop. I miss some music. And I hope you definitely come back later at 11 p.m. of the Double Night Show on the music shop. You miss music. Subscribe now. Hit the notification bell because you never know when I'm coming on. That way you'll be ready for 11 o'clock p.m. tonight. Miss music. That's right, haters. I'll be back. Let's get it.
I be stacking up chips like Lego. Badass bitch bag matching my stilettos. In it full of paper, same color as a gecko. I'm laying on the boat across the water where the deck low. Rolling up some petrol. I ain't got no service. Still I got my metro. Don't need no disturbance. Drowning me, I let go. I'm floating to the surface. These niggas set you up slow and take you down on purpose. Facts.
That's right, kid. And music videos. Check it out on HHQ TV 2 on Amazon Fire TV. 91.3 the plug. If you want to get on the website, hit me up. I got a deal for you. That's right. You were tuned into the music shop with Miss Music on 91.3 the plug. HQ TV 2. That's right. Y'all come back now. Yeah.